Hello and welcome to another Bitcoin video. I wish you a great start to the new trading week. And yeah, first video this week. I'm gonna kick off with Bitcoin, obviously. So I'm starting to look at the daily chart in the shorter time frame, and we'll start here on the daily. Unchanged, okay, Bitcoin is holding quite stable. It's quite interesting to see that the altcoins are performing quite well today. Also Ether, somewhat okay. Whereas Bitcoin is just moving sideways. Bitcoin dominance has dropped a little bit. So we're obviously very much observing this Bitcoin dominance chart as well in parallel. Here you can see that Bitcoin is still in this sort of potential breakout posture after a wave 4 possibly bottomed. This is at least the scenario I'm giving primary status until micro support levels start to break, because that means that the floor is starting to crack. Now, we haven't yet broken below micro support. Okay, so I'm showing you that on the smallest time frame wave count. So we're going to take a look at the 1 hour chart in a minute as well. But here looking at this chart, I mean, we have a 3-wave move up from the wave 4 low. And we have reached here this sort of resistance area. First breakout point, yep, broken successfully. Reached the next one. Here also the price broke not yet above this one, but did hold the previous breakout point in a pullback as a so-called retest, as you can see here. So this lower level is at 67,000, around about 700, no, 600. The upper breakout point is at 71,800. So these are relevant here just structurally in this range. The price could, without a problem, until we get really a convincing or sustained breakout, could without a problem dip back into the support region again. That's just something that's very important, okay? So we have not yet really, we have broken out of the local range, absolutely, but we have not yet taken out really that upper breakout point, resistance level, and so on. So that's going to be important. Overall, expectations are for a 5th wave to reach the area between 85 to 90K. That could happen directly from here. So far, the price is doing what we want. You know, it did dip into this reversal area and is moving out of it. It could be that we need to retest the support area again, maybe touch the 38.2 Fib or so, and then go up. What would that mean? It would mean that this could be another possible accumulation opportunity. So only below 50,600, 50,700, I'm going to observe alternatives. I mean, I'm watching alternatives. I showed you alternatives in the past. If we break below that level, it opens the door to a possible large triangle on the chart, which would be quite frustrating. But yeah, this is sort of what's possible. Yeah, and these are the important levels and markers on the chart. That means short-term bearish would be we get back into this support region and then rally in a more direct bullish count. We can, without a problem, break out from here directly. And I'm going to tell you the wave counts and relevant micro support levels now on the smaller time frame. Before we do that, on our website, we now have a direct link to our newsletter. So you find the link actually in the description, just at the top. It's mcoglobal.com and then /newsletter. You can find that here also on the website in the resources section. If you haven't signed up for the newsletter, I'm saying that because some people have used the contact form actually to sign up for the newsletter. No, please use the specific newsletter form. And on the weekend, we're going to send out the next newsletter, probably late Friday. So you have something to read on the weekend. There's always all sorts of stuff in there, including additional updates for certain coins, articles, funny stuff, featured comments as well, member comments and YouTube comments. You know, mindset stuff, there's also stuff in there. It's very positive feedback to the newsletter. So feel free to use it for this week's newsletter in case you missed the previous ones. Last weekend, by the way, I updated Blur in the newsletter. Yeah, some coin that I don't cover on YouTube. So let's go to the 1 hour time frame. And here, this is the range I talked about just now. And in this range, this is the wave 4 support region, the main support zone, I call it. And in this main support zone, we could have bottomed in wave 4 on the 1st of May. Yeah? If we did that, then this move to the upside needs to form 5 waves now. We have 3 so far. I'm waiting for the 5th wave. And I can really only confirm that we've bottomed here in a larger 4th wave if we get 5 waves up. That's important because until we get 5 waves up, the risk to dip back into the support region is high. It will reduce if we get 5 waves up. I hope that's clear. In the short-term bearish count, this is an A, B, C structure, and we will likely dip back into the support region, probably into the region between 55 to 58K. That would be a so-called downside target. Again, it wouldn't be bearish. It would just mean possibly another diversion and accumulation possibility in the support region. Would just send us where we were already around the 1st of May. Maybe not even that low, just based on FIB extensions. And the B wave could even extend a bit higher. So it's going to be after 5 waves that we can say, okay, with a higher probability, well, I can clearly reduce probabilities, I should say, for the white count. At the moment, I'm already treating the wave 4 as completed, so I'm treating the yellow count as primary. However, it's not high probability necessarily, and I'm only doing that as long as support levels are holding micro support. So to confirm that the B wave has topped in the white count, I need a break of support. Yeah. So that's what I'm watching. And let's go to the 30-minute chart. Anybody who's interested in the micro, as you can see, I need that 5th wave to the upside. It should reach 76,500 plus. Yeah, if we really have bottomed in that 4th wave on the 1st of May. Looking at the short-term count, there are 2 support levels, and yesterday the price has reacted to the upper micro support initially. So the idea is, okay, we have 3 waves that topped around the 21st of May. Another 4th wave pullback. That's the 4th wave of that 5-wave move here, which ideally gets to 76,000 eventually. That 4th wave might have bottomed in the micro support zone. To keep that scenario alive, obviously that low needs to hold. That's the Thursday low at 66,330. That's the invalidation point as well for this microstructure. But really important is the 64,360 level. So if we break below that, I will assume that we have topped in the white B wave that I just showed you. Until then, I give the yellow count a chance either to form one more high in wave A of 5, because A waves can be 5-wave movements. They don't have to be. So if we break below upper micro support, which is between 67,780 and 68,470, I assume that the A wave formed only 3 waves. And then we are a bit in no man's land, however, because an A wave with 3 waves is unreliable. So, however, as long as we're then holding above the Thursday low that I just showed you, I can still assume, or at least watch, if this is a B wave and the A wave just topped in 3 waves. Then we must hold above the red line. So that's sort of the potential for the yellow wave count. But below the red line, okay, that wave 4, circle wave 4 could still reset a bit lower. It wouldn't be great, I have to say. Probabilities would be quite low, but below 64,360, I can only confirm that we've topped there in white wave B. Here, micro support, I mean, yesterday we had an initial reaction. As you might be able to see, this here is only a 3-wave corrective rally. So it could not rally to the 1.618 extension, which would be my 5th wave minimum target. And I only believe it's a 5th wave if we get there. Okay, so from that point of view, I can't really give you the 5 waves yet here. Only if we get 5 waves, we have a higher confirmation or higher degree confirmation that this 4th wave bottomed. That means we have more confidence in any pullback to hold a higher low. And that would be a B wave pullback then. And I can give you another support range for it. But let's first see if we can form 5 waves. Doesn't look very convincing right now, but this is still where it would need to turn around to give us that 5th wave. As I said, a break below upper micro support. We could still be in a B wave, but then basically lower probability and, let's say, rather unclear. Hope that gives you clarity on these structures. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.